Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial by Zebra Code. In my last XML tutorial video, we learned how to download and install the Oxygen XML Text Editor. In this tutorial, we will take a quick tour of the Oxygen XML Text Editor interface and create a valid XML document. To do that, we need to launch our XML Text Editor. Now, I will launch my Oxygen XML Text Editor. There are different ways to launch it. As at the time that I installed the Oxygen XML Text Editor, a shortcut for the application was installed on my desktop, which is here. I can launch it from here or launch it from Start or Programs, then scroll to where it was installed, Oxygen XML Text Editor, expand it here, and I will double click on it here to launch it. Great, now the application has launched. This is how it looks for me at the moment. Yours may look similar or a bit different when you open it for the first time. Before I explain what these icons do or say anything about the interface, let's quickly create an XML document. I will click on File, New, and here it shows some folders. If we expand these folders, we will see more files inside them. For example, if I click on the New document here it shows the type of documents that I can create. XML document, SSLT style sheet, SSLT package, and XML schema, relax ng, sQuery, schematron, and let me scroll down, CSS, less, Markdown, HTML, HTML, text, Java, programming language, JavaScript, JSON lines, and a lot more. But for now, I am interested in XML document. Before I do that, let me quickly expand others as well. For global templates, if I click on it here, it shows the kind of applications that I can use these templates to create. Voice XML document, EPUB, EPUB 3, wireless markup language, and so on. I will collapse this one. And for the frameworks, I click on this, it shows the kind of framework document that I can create as well. So I am going to collapse this. Now let's go back to this one, new document. At this stage, I am going to create an XML document. So I'll click on this one here, XML document. Here, it shows where it's going to be saved in. I have a folder on my desktop which I named All About XML. That is where I'm going to save it in. Now I will give my file a name. I will call it interface tor.xml. Create. Great. Now that we have created an XML file, all the icons are highlighted. So let's look at them one after the other. Under the file menu, we can create a new file, open URL, reopen files. Under the edit menu, we can use all the standard editing features of an application. For find, we can easily navigate our document with all these features. Under project, we can create a new project, open an existing project, and use other features. Under the options menu, we have these features. For tools, we can use XML refactoring and all these features. Under the document menu, we have so many features we can use from time to time. Many of them are related to the transformation and validate features. these are the icons we have here, and I will explain them in a minute. For Windows, we have this perspective editor. These ones here are same as what we have here. You can click on them here or click on any of them by going through the Windows icon. Show view, we have different features here that we can use. And for the help menu, we have these features here that we can use as well. We can install new add-ons by going through the help menu. We can also register our installation or buy the license for our installation. If you want to find out about the Oxygen version you are using, you can click here on the About section and it will tell you the version that you are using. Remember that I installed the version 26 during my installation, and now it says that I have 29 days left. Click OK. We can use this panel to open or find resources in our document or in our project. Here is the outline panel for our document. Depending on what you are working on, you can use the right panel here to also navigate through your document. So let's look at these icons in the middle of the page. For this one here, we can work with expert, evaluate expert as we type, or use expert options. While for this one, we can validate our document with this tick icon. While with this one, we can do spell checking for our document. Or we close this one. For this one, we can apply transformation scenario to our XML document. I will use this one later on in my upcoming videos. For this one, this panel here, we use it to configure the transformation scenario. That can be between an XML document and an SSLT or expert document. This one here can be used for debugging purposes. For this one, we can use it to format and indent our document. We can use this one here to open associated schema. That is, if a schema is associated with our XML document, we can use this one to open it. This one is used for associate schema, while this one is used for associate SSLT or CSS style sheet. We can use this one to generate documentation for our application, and we can use this one as WSDL SOAP analyzer. Here at the bottom, we have three options. The test one can be used for test mode view of our document. The grid mode can be used for grid view of our document, while the author mode can be used for the author view of our document. We will see how these things work when we start working with XML and other related files. Once again, these icons here can easily be accessed by going through document, transformation, they are all here, or validate, and we can see them here as well. These ones here, we can use this one to create a new file. We can use this one to open a folder. We can use this one to open a URL. We can use this one to save our file. This one can be used to view our application in a browser or system application. We can use this one to reload our file. This one is for find and replace. This one is for find and replace in files. This one is to open or find resources. This one is used for last modification, and the shortcut for that is Ctrl+G, because the Oxygen XML Editor has loads of shortcuts that you can use when working with a large document. This one is for back, while this one is for forward. If you want to reset the layout of the panel, you go to Window, Load Layout, or Reset Layout. Now that we have had a quick tour of the Oxygen XML Text Editor interface, let's actually create an XML document. By default, when you create an XML document in Oxygen, you will get this XML declaration line. I am going to leave this line and quickly add a few XML tags to this document. I'll create here, say, person. You see, one good thing about the Oxygen XML editor is it helps you to complete your XML tag. Here I will say student, first name, Andy, last name, Jones, age 21, course, banking and finance, status, home student. I can do copy and paste here to duplicate it. I will change the values here. Laura, Brown, 19, international relations and diplomacy. Also a home student. I'll paste one more there. We'll change the values. Zara, brave man, 22, law, foreign student. So now we have 3 entries in our XML document, and here it shows that the XML document is valid. It has no problem, that is why it is showing green. So for example, if I make a deliberate mistake here now by leaving that one on closed, it has changed automatically to red, which means this document is not valid. And here we have a red squibbling line here showing that something is not right here. Actually, the problem is here. So we can use this icon now to validate our XML document. If I click here, it says validate, validate cache, validate, check well formed, and so on. I'm just going to click on the button. Exactly. It shows here now that I have got some errors, or I have an error in this document. Here it says the element type status must be terminated by the matching end tag status. So it's telling me what to do here. So I'm going to close that tag correctly, and now it is green. It shows that this document is valid and is well formed. I'm going to save it. And here now the outline panel window has changed. It shows what I have in this XML document. I have 3 elements in this document, and they are reflected here. 1, 2, and 3. So these are the 3 elements that I have in this document. They are reflected here: Andy, Nora, and Zara. And at the moment, it shows that we are using the text view for this document. Here at the bottom, it shows that we are using the text view. And if I click on grid, exactly, this is the grid view for the XML document. The root element is person. Here we have 3 rows. Andy, Nora, Zara. The last names are here. Their ages are here. The courses they are studying are listed here, and their status are also listed here. And for the author view, I click on it. This is how the author grid looks. Here it shows in red that no CSS file is associated with this document at the moment. Yes, we know that, and this is just the elements that we have in our document. I am going to change it back to the text view so that it looks like this. So this video was for us to take a tour of the Oxygen XML Text Editor Interface, and in the process we created a valid XML document. We will do more with it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel so that each time I post a new video, YouTube will notify you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.